Biography. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th President of the United States and served from March 1861 until his assassination in April 1865. He is widely considered one of the greatest American presidents for his role in preserving the Union during the Civil War, and for his efforts to abolish slavery. Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809 in a one-room log cabin in Hardin County, Kentucky. He was the second of 3 children born to Thomas and Nancy Lincoln. His family was poor and Lincoln received very little formal education. Despite this, he was a voracious reader and taught himself about a variety of subjects. In 1831, Lincoln moved to New Salem, Illinois, where he worked as a store clerk and postmaster. He also served as a volunteer in the Black Hawk War of 1832. It was during this time that he first became interested in politics and began his career as a public speaker. In 1834, Lincoln was elected to the Illinois state legislature as a Whig and served 4 terms. In 1846, he was elected to the United States House of Representatives and served 1 term. He returned to Illinois after his term and practiced law. In 1858, Lincoln ran for the United States Senate as a Republican and lost the race to Stephen A. Douglas. However, the campaign made Lincoln a national figure and he was chosen as the Republican nominee for president in 1860. He won the election and was inaugurated as president on March 4, 1861. One of Lincoln's first actions as president was to call for a special session of Congress to consider measures to preserve the Union. In 1862, he signed the Emancipation Proclamation, which declared all slaves in Confederate-held territory to be free. He also signed the Homestead Act, which provided land to settlers in the West. In 1863, Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address, which is considered one of the greatest speeches in American history. He also signed the National Banking Act, which established a system of national banks and created a national currency. In 1864, Lincoln was re-elected president and continued to lead the Union during the Civil War. On April 9, 1865, General Robert E. Lee surrendered to General Ulysses S. Grant, effectively ending the war. However, Lincoln was assassinated 5 days later by John Wilkes Booth on April 14, 1865. He was the first president of the United States to be assassinated. Lincoln's legacy includes his role in preserving the Union, his efforts to abolish slavery, and his role as a symbol of freedom and democracy. He is widely considered one of the greatest American presidents and his birthday is a national holiday in the United States.